welcome back to the Graceful Tangle YouTube channel. I'm Amy Kate. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we hop into the video, I want to go ahead and remind you guys to subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future videos. As well, in the description box below, you'll find all of the links to the things I'm going to be talking about today. I have a really exciting video for you guys today, and I am pumped to get into it. So you'll find all of the links down there, as well as links to my social media platforms, pattern shops, and everything in between. So it is a wonderful resource to check out. Okay, let's go ahead and hop into the video because I have been so excited to film this video for you guys. I'm going to be showing a brand new needle set that I recently received and just kind of giving my thoughts about it. I'm going to be working on a little new design that I have started, so you're going to be able to see the needles in action. I love filming these videos and I love sharing them with you guys because it is such a great way to be able to see a little bit what a product looks like before you purchase it. Often, especially nowadays, we do most of our shopping online, and so it is so good to be able to watch a video like this, not just mine, and be able to get a concept of what you're purchasing, other people's thoughts about it before you actually buy it yourself without seeing it in person. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Like I said, I'm beyond excited, if you can't tell. So today I'm going to be showing off a brand new needle set from Knitter's Pride. They kindly sent this over to me to give a little unboxing and review on. Thank you so much to Knitter's Pride for doing this. Just know that I am not affiliated in any way to give any specific comments about it. These are all my own opinions. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. So the needle set that I was sent is called the Serenity set from their Mindful collection. This is a collection that is so incredibly beautiful. I love the message behind it. I love the color palette. I love the needles themselves and the material. And there's just so many little hidden features that I think really make this set special. So we are going to go ahead and move over to my desk. I'm going to show you everything that comes in this set when you purchase it, if you decide to, and then I'm going to show you a little design that I have started and use the needles so that you can see them in action. Let's go ahead and hop over to my desk. Okay, so here's an up-close look of the set itself. It comes in this project bag or drawstring bag, but in all honesty, I am totally planning on using it as a project bag in the future. I love packaging that is reusable or recyclable, or, you know, you can use it again. And I think this is just so beautiful. So I'm very excited. I think it's going to be like the perfect size for a hat project or a sock project or something along those lines. And then you also have this card attached to it, which I think is so helpful. It tells you lots of information about this set itself. There are mini sets to the Mindful collection. Like I said in the beginning, this is the Serenity set. So of course all of the information is for this specific set. And if you flip it over, there is even more information as well. So super handy. Now if we dive right into this bag, we first have our sets. So this is what it looks like. Now this is going to be our notions pouch. I'm going to set this bag over to the side here. This is the notions pouch that comes with this set. I love the shape of it. It is also so just thin and compact, which is extremely handy. And then if we open it up, we see that it has a lot of just cute little notions in it. We have a yarn needle. It has the bent tip, which is my personal favorite. Lots of round stitch markers that are perfect for knitting in the round in some fun colors. So we have some large ones in this green color, and then some smaller ones in this light blue color, and then more. There's some locking stitch markers. So these are great for knitting and crochet because they, as the name suggests, locks and unlocks like a safety pin. I actually really like using these for crochet because you can put them right in the stitches. And then here's some more. These are some split ring markers. Also great for crochet and knit. And then even more, we have some super tiny ones. These are perfect for socks. They are so small. As you can see, just compared to my hand, they are so tiny, but they are perfect for socks. They're not going to add any extra weight or bulk to the sock project. So definitely my favorite use for the tiny ones, or any other project that requires really small needles. So that is one side, and then we have the center right here. So this would be a good place to put maybe a tape measure, a pair of scissors, something like that. And then on the opposite side we have a needle gauge. Look how cute this is. It is in the shape of a flower, and then it has all different sizes, holes for the different size needles. I just think this is so cute. So I'm really going to enjoy using that. And then one other yarn needle as well in this pretty teal color. So loaded little notions pouch there. Super handy to have on hand. I am planning on keeping it right with the set, and I'm going to show you in a second how it fits perfectly into this big set as well, which I think is so handy. So let's set that to the side. Now inside the case, this is what it looks like, which is so cool. Honestly, I think my favorite thing about this set is just the way that it's packaged and how it's stored. I don't have another needle set that is stored like this, and I think it is so fun. This is also my first fixed circular set. So all of the needles in here are 40-inch fixed circular needles. They're made of stainless steel, so if you're familiar with Chiaogu needles, they are very similar to those. That's just what I have to compare. Of course, there's other needles out there that are stainless steel as well. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. It folds up so nicely, kind of in the shape of like a pizza slice almost. And then it closes with a magnet, which I really like. It's not going to get caught on anything, but it's still very secure. And then if we open it up here, you just unfold it, and you have this round disc almost with all of your needles in it. So this set ranges, if you look at the card again here, it ranges from sizes 1 to size 8, so 2.25 all the way up to a 5mm needle. Really great size range, definitely my most commonly used sizes myself, so I am going to get so much use out of this set. They're all organized and labeled in individual pockets that are sectioned off, so I really like that. It keeps each needle set separate, or each, set of tips, set of needles, whatever you may call it, separate, which is just a really great feature in my opinion. You'll notice that I am missing one, which is on the project that I'm about to show you, so you'll see more of that in a second. Now, let's go ahead and pull out a set here. So these are size 1s. Now on all of these needles, you will see the size printed clearly on them. So it says US 1 2.25mm. The Knitter's Pride logo, which you can barely see in the camera, but it is there. And then on the opposite needle, you will have it labeled again. I really like that it is labeled on both sides. And then again, that Knitter's Pride logo. Yeah, they're just so beautiful, such good quality. And then my favorite little addition is right here. On each needle, they have a different word. So this set says calm. Let's see, the size 8s say exhale. So it's just like an encouraging word on your needles, which I think is so fun. They're nice and slick. I really like the way that they feel. They have really pointed ends. And then the cable is really cool because it has this 1-inch markings on it. So the distance from this little dot to this little dot is 1 inch. So if you forget your tape measure or something like that, you can just pull out your cable and measure using that, which I think is super cool and very handy, especially if you're like traveling or on the go and you have, say, a sock project and you need to know how much it, what the length is. You can measure using your cable on the needle, which is really cool. It's a really neat feature. I don't have any needles that have that feature, so I'm definitely excited to try it out. And like I said, they just all slide right back into their individual pouches. Another cool thing about this is that you could easily put another set of needles in each of these. So maybe you could add a 16-inch tip set, whatever other circumference that you tend to use. I think it would be a really nice way to just kind of keep it all together, which would be really, really handy. So that is the set itself. So you can just fold it back up like this. Obviously, you can tuck the fabric in a little better than I did, and then use the magnet to So cute that, just like that. Now, like I mentioned, I am working on a new design that I'm very excited to release and share with you guys. But I thought I would just work a few stitches so that you could see the needles in action. My yarn is a little bit tangled over here, so let's fix that. Okay, so here is what the needles look like in use. They are perfect for a magic loop. I really like this length for magic loop purposes. They're also great for working a sweater, like the body of a sweater in around, even a blanket if it's worked flat, to use that cable to hold that number of stitches that you have to have, anything like that. So there are so many uses for these. The joins are nice and smooth, which is obviously a huge plus and factor into using fixed circular needles. So let's go ahead and knit a few stitches. I am working on a pair of socks currently. This pattern is going to be coming out soon. I'm super excited to share it with you guys. But yeah, so as you can see, they are super smooth to work with. I just really, really like the way that they knit. Like I said, very similar to Xiaogu. If you are familiar with the way that those needles feel, they are the needles that I use almost always for socks. So I'm really excited to have a couple more pairs that are suitable for socks with this set. And there we go. I am so enjoying these. I'm going to get so much use out of them. And I am definitely excited to just use them in the future. I hope you found this video helpful and that it encourages you or gives you a better concept of what you're purchasing if you decided to buy this needle set or anything else from the Knitter's Pride Mindful collection. Like I said, this is such a beautiful collection. I love the message behind it. I think the needles and sets themselves are absolutely beautiful, and I am so excited to continue using my set. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts about this needle set and if you enjoyed this video. And if you'd like to see more of it, of course, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, happy making. Bye.